Welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. Standing here with me, certified fitness trainer Stephen Dorner.
Thank you for having me.
And Reverend Eugene Pryor, runner. And we're here to talk about the Cooper River Bridge Run. And we're very happy to have you all here on Bounce Around Charleston. Okay, let's start with you, Mr. Dorner. What does a person need to do to get ready for this bridge run?
Usually what I like to do with my clients when people are trying to train and get ready, focus on really the night before, making sure that they're staying very hydrated for the day after and for the run, making sure that they're eating high carbohydrate meals for the energy for the next day. Usually people should be training for a 10K like this a couple months before, depending on how they're going to run or walk the bridge.
So now, well, let me ask this question. I've always wanted to know this. When they start that run, does everyone always finish?
I believe most people do finish that run because you can walk it. It is a run-walk, and I believe everyone is there to encourage each other to get through, get past that finish line.
So about how many clients do you train for this normally?
Well, for the bridge run, I don't really train that many people for the bridge run necessarily, but just personal training, group fitness, boot camps. I have some runners, but a lot of them don't actively really race in the bridge run. They just do it for fun. But
just do it for
two
fun.
or three.
Okay. Sure. And standing next to you, we have Reverend Eugene Pryor Jr. So he's running for a cause, and this is your 11th year.
11th year, sir.
Tell us about your experiences.
Well, I was a couch potato, and when I retired from the military, I gained over 40 pounds. I was up to 230, and one morning I just looked at myself in the mirror and I said, "Oh no, I got to do something about this." And so I have been wanting to do the bridge run for a long time. In fact, when it first initially started, I was in my early 30s, so it took me 20-some years to really focus in on running the bridge, and it's been great ever since.
So tell us how you prepare.
Well, I usually run 6 miles a day.
Every day?
Every day, 5 days a week.
You run 6 miles?
6 miles.
Every day?
And I've been doing that for the past 6 months. I started in my personal training. I don't have a personal trainer. I have to do it myself.
Yes.
So, but initially I end up doing 6 miles a day. I've been doing that now for approximately 4 months.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we said earlier, thank you, Reverend Pryor, about after the bridge run.
Sure.
What should people do to cool down? And
usually what I like to do is I have people stretch. The best thing they can do to recover is stretching, making sure that their body is limber, definitely drinking more water, more fluids, eating meals to replace anything that you lost during your run. Usually at the festivities, especially like the bridge run, there's usually some massage therapists that are there afterwards that they can kind of go out and get a quick sports massage. And definitely if you're feeling any aches or pains, muscles that are sore, I definitely suggest always putting a nice ice compress on it the night after, just to kind of heal anything that's sore or tender for the next day. And definitely take a day off the next day.
take a day off.
Take a day off.
You'll probably need to take a day off.
Yeah.
Okay. So Reverend Pryor, being this is your 11th year and you've been running, it says running for a cause. And your cause?
Yes, my cause is a scholarship fund for the young people of my church, Greater Trinity AME Church, under the leadership of Reverend Jerome Wilson. And this year so far, I think we have raised close to $700 so far. And this just among members and friends of the church. I don't have a corporate sponsor.
Okay, okay. So, okay, listening to you, Mr. Dorner, listening to you, Reverend Pryor, for a person to get out here and become a part of this bridge run, you really need to prepare.
Definitely,
yes.
Definitely.
Okay, and what is the time frame that a person should start preparing?
It all depends on really what your goals are. If you're trying to run the race and finish running, then you're going to want to prepare maybe 6 months out and start running maybe 30, 40, 50 miles a week. If you're going to just kind of walk in, you don't really need as much preparation, but I'd definitely be out at least a month before, walking consecutively every day.
Would you suggest that a person go to the bridge and practice on the bridge itself?
Definitely, definitely. I would suggest that just because in Charleston the terrain is mostly flat and people aren't used to going up and down hills. So when you get on that bridge, there is some up and down elevation, and not a lot of people are ready for what that's going to do when you start running down the bridge and how it's going to affect your legs.
I have thought about walking that bridge. I haven't tried it yet. I have thought about it. How long is that bridge? How the distance?
I'm not too sure. I know it's.
I think the total mileage is 6.2 miles.
6.2 miles.
It's a 10K race.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you what, it's going to be a wonderful bridge run like it always has been, and I just think that, like you said, people need to be prepared for it. What about clothing?
Clothing, I definitely would check in with the weather the night before, see what the temperature is going to be like, and come prepared. Maybe pack a bag, something just in case if you layer up and you need to take some layers off, you have something to put it in. The night before, I'd prepare as well, maybe drinking some Gatorade or bringing some food, so when you get up in the morning, you're prepared for your run and you don't have to overthink everything.
Okay. Now, I'm understanding that you also have a boot camp.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
My boot camp is it's a women's only boot camp. We work up in North Charleston. We do a lot of fun activities, a lot of obstacle courses, speed and agility stuff, things that make it feel like you're not really exercising, you're just out there having a good time.
Okay, well, we want to thank Mr. Dorner and Reverend Cryer for being here today on Bounce Around Charleston. And Reverend Cryer brought a brochure. I don't know if you can see this or not. He brought this brochure that shows him running in the bridge run at earlier times. And Reverend Cryer, how old are you?
70 years old.
Reverend Cryer is 70 years old, and this is the brochure showing him running, and this is his 11th year.
11th year.
Well, I'm very proud of you. We want to thank Mr. Dorner for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And Reverend Cryer. Thank you all for
so
being
much.
here on Bounce Around Charleston. Stephen Dorner. Reach him at 843-991-9823, www.charlestonadventurebootcamp.com. Forever Fit Studio, www.foreverfitstudio.com. Pepper Ridge Plaza, 3620 Ashley Phosphate Road, Suite 6, North Charleston, South Carolina. Coming up next, you don't want to miss a performance by Gino Costello Quartet.